around over here.
Alright.
I already fucked it up. I didn't do an intro, guys. I'm gonna do some editing on this bitch.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're starting to roll.
This is just...
This is the fuck around portion of the show.
This is the fun part. I came up with like 3 bits on the way out to your house that made me take Jefferson all the way down. And I was just like, yeah.
Even with the bridge that's fucked up, why would you go that way?
Because I live so close to Jefferson.
I would have gone down 4.
Like I live, so you know how Wyandotte is. It's completely separated at one point from the rest of downriver.
Oh yeah.
I live in that part. So
yeah, Wyandotte is huge. People don't realize how big Wyandotte actually is.
Same stuff, but I mean, again, it went from being like where everybody's Nana lives to like everybody just inherited their Nana's house and now they live there.
Right, they moved in with Nana and just never left.
They're like, after college, I'm just gonna go move in with my grandma, fucking work on myself, bro.
Alright, we're
So is grandma in the basement or attic or
mine?
Yeah,
she's probably
staying
in
there.
Dad, check me out. Look at me being a dad right here. I didn't grab Jake, I grabbed the microphone.
Oh, the mic is way more important.
Make sure the mic or the drink is not falling.
Right.
Alright, but where was it? Meet the Millers.
Meet the Millers. We got Meet the Millers, Rat Race. What else we got?
RV.
RV. Oh, I was gonna put that on there. Great.
Dumb and Dumber.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn, dude. Again, didn't even think of that.
Me, Myself, and Irene.
Good one.
Oh, another good one.
I did think. Nope, that wasn't the one I thought of.
And yeah, called Rat Race. Zombieland.
I don't know though. It technically is a road trip movie. Oh man.
Right, this is falling into the technicalities.
I have a technical on there, which I'm not too nitpicky about. But I mean, before we get too nitpicky, so we're all heading out to where are we headed? Wheedling already. We're headed to Chevy's in Toledo.
To Toledo, we can all be seen on this bitch.
Yeah, no shit.
There we go. We got
like
Lee
this,
Lewis
we can all be seen on
driving.
one, dude. We got the.
I have both. Well, I have one hand on the wheel, Mom. She's 16.
There's 3 of us in the car. I think that counts for one sober person.
That's yeah. I mean,
Hold on.
I've been home all day. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got off like an hour early, so
I got off early this morning. Hey!
tomorrow's my anniversary. I'll get off tomorrow.
Oh, lucky you.
Right?
My anniversary was Star Wars Day. As a matter of fact, we interviewed you on my anniversary.
How did that go for you? Did you end up getting to go home and she wasn't mad?
No. So my anniversary turned into like a, DIY project.
Okay.
I had to do it myself.
Yeah. Hey.
So since we're heading down in a road trip, we figured we'd talk some road trip movies. So while we're still compiling our list, on the way we're gonna draw 2 competitors and debate these movies and to see how many we can come up with to fill a top 10 list before we get there.
Ooh, I like that.
Or even on the way.
How long?
We got like about
Yeah, we got a good 40 minutes-ish.
40.
Damn it, I forget you guys are way closer than I am.
We are way closer to Toledo. That's why I like doing those
People
crumbly
can talk
shows.
shit all they want about downriver, but we can be in another state or another country within 20 minutes of anywhere we live.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, you and I are both a little quick paddle boat ride from Canada.
Yeah,
like I could smuggle myself in.
So okay,
kayak, I'd be good.
So
International waters.
God damn that microphone. So this is folklore.
We're gonna get a weight.
We do. I need to we could probably take it off the stand and just shove it into the fucking couple.
Shove it where?
In my ass. I'm down for it.
Once we get on the freeway.
Yeah,
here,
we can.
we'll get some fun.
Screws come off and you just jam fuck that thing.
Once we start debating, we get a little less handsy here.
No. Yeah, because let me just finish this list.
Yeah, let's finish this list so we can get into this.
We last left off on Zombieland.
Zombieland.
No, those are children. Paul.
Oh yeah, I just watched that the other day.
I want me
I've
Seth
never seen
Rogen.
It's pretty good. Like, it's a good high movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to take a look.
Yeah, I don't want to give it away too much, but like, Paul like gets them high at one point, and you're like, yeah, it's fucking.
It's an alien, right?
Yeah, he's
okay,
an
so
alien.
I'm familiar with it.
It's literally Shaun of the Dead, but like no zombies, and it's like Sonic meets like Shaun of the Dead.
Okay.
Because it's the guys from Shaun of the Dead. I'm not explaining it well.
All right. What else we got on your list back there?
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Okay.
There's a duplicate chef.
Yep.
Kangaroo Jack.
I totally forgot about that movie.
All right.
Excuse me. Shrek.
Technically, yes.
It is technically a road trip movie, but it's also like a Save the Princess movie.
Both things can be true.
Yeah.
Euro Trip.
Okay.
I had Euro Trip on mine, and I had Road Trip and Sex Drive.
Okay, so I'm gonna put those two in real quick. Sex Drive. I thought of that one myself.
Yeah, that's a good
and the classic Road Trip was.
Yeah.
That was like. No offense, Daren. That one was like low hanging fruit.
Well, I mean,
it's in the title, right?
Yeah, it was right there, and I was just like, well, duh. I grew up in the fucking early 2000s.
Yeah, we both. Yeah, I went to the theater and saw that.
Yep. The guy made my mom buy me a ticket and snuck me in. To go
So what else you got on your list over there?
So I told you guys earlier, it was like all horror movies, just high. Resident Goth. Sorry.
What is it?
Resident Goth. Hi, no, that's not the movie. Whoa, that camera's gonna be fun.
Straighten her out, Jake.
No, so like I thought of like the classic Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like that was the first one that I thought of. And then I was like, you mentioned it, but Devil's Rejects. What was the other one I thought? Now I'm drawing a blank and I had it in my head. Oh, the Britney Spears movie that we both mentioned.
Oh yeah, Crossroads. We mentioned that. That was my wife's contribution to the list.
I know. I got home. I literally walked in the house and I go, "Babe, movie, Britney Spears. She was in a car." And she goes, "Hey, I got you." I was like, "I love you so much." And then I had Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a movie called 31. Again, I'm gonna bring up a ton of horror movies.
31.
Wrong Turn.
I'm familiar with that one.
Wrong Turn's a good one. Jeepers Creepers. Both of them actually, because there's two.
So we're just gonna put Jeepers.
Yeah, just put Jeepers Creepers because
I have some that are part of a trilogy. Like on my list, I had Back to the Future.
Yeah.
But I want to do a Back to the Future episode in the future where we talk the whole trilogy and other spin-offs and stuff. So I just wanted to leave it with just the one movie.
No, I like that a lot.
So how about two more and then we'll get pulling. I got a pretty substantial
3,000 Miles to Graceland.
Oh, okay.
And then the last one that I had, Death Proof.
That was a Bronson movie?
That was Death Proof?
Yes. That was Death Wish, right?
Yeah, that's Death Wish. Death Proof was Kurt Russell. It was a Quentin Tarantino B film, basically, he did. Where Kurt Russell is a fucking stunt driver, but he's like a demon. Yeah, he murders these hot broads.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy. His car, he's like in one of the kill scenes. Spoiler alert, everybody. This movie's old as shit. But one of the kill scenes, he literally has a girl in the passenger side of the car, and he just goes, "I tell you, honey, the thing about this car is you can't die in it." He goes, "But you gotta be in the driver's seat." And he just floors this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen it, right, Francisco?
I've seen clips of it. I haven't watched it. I was like, this is scary.
So fellas,
it's not scary.
We filled out this entire notebook with road trip movies.
No shit.
Yes. Every single page is filled.
Noise.
Now I'm going to start tearing them out and folding them up, putting them in my hat.
Okay. Good, because I can put the car in cruise control.
And we'll start debating I'm gonna just kind of rip out. I'm gonna make a mess in your car. Sorry.
I don't care.
Paper.
I gotta clean it tomorrow, anyways. It's
Paper
dirty.
shrapnel.
It's dirty, anyways.
We'll get a few in here so we can start, and I'll tear out the rest while we're debating.
Hell yeah.
But you excited to go to Chevy's tonight?
So last time I did Chevy's, like I did really good. So like I've figured out the puzzle for Chevy's, but like, dude, the Thursday room that he has,
that is a freaking.
It's a fucking
albatross, man. I don't know what to think of that place. It is
fighting in there, dude.
It is right on the campus, so it's younger crowd. You'd think they'd be into it, but like,
yeah, they're very.
It's tricky. I've done well in that room, and I've opened and gotten crickets.
I was gonna say we were there 2 weeks ago, and dude, it was the end of finals, so everybody that was in there just wanted to get rip shit house. So, like, dude, they were like watching us do comedy, and they were just trying to keep it tame. And then like, who went up last? I think Gabe Jarvis went up last. And then like as soon as Gabe's the same age as these children, and like they were just like, whatever, funny man, and just nothing. Whatever, fucking Gabe, not a fucking thing.
Oh, I'm losing.
And then the DJ started playing, and that was pretty fun.
I got carded going into Jake's.
Yeah.
My name is on the building, Dad.
Right,
Why are you carding me?
That's me.
Do you not see the gray hair?
Dude, I love it. They don't card me, but they card my chick because of her dyed hair. And I'm just like, hey, you think I'm that kind of creep? Like, how dare you? She's older than me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, I'm old.
I mean, you don't have to, like, out her for age.
Oh, no. She's like 2 years older than me. So, but like, that's been pretty much my fucking signature calling card. Always older than me. I dated a 30-year-old when I was like 22.
I've always been like my long-term relationships have always been like right around the same age. I mean, when after my first divorce, I tried up, I tried down, closer to my age seemed to work better.
All right, so this is something you and I can talk about. Is that like right after the first divorce, like you just turned into an absolute savage.
Oh, I was a freak off of dude. I was doing
because you got married young.
I'm super detrimental, dude.
When did you get married?
So I didn't get married until my second kid was on the way.
All right, well,
but
that works.
I was still 21 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I was 22.
Yeah. So
I've
been divorced 10 years now. So,
okay. Mine will be official. I'll be officially divorced for 2 years on the 23rd.
Right.
Like, yeah, like I looked up my divorce papers the other day because me and my chick are going through it with her now and shit. And like I looked it up and I was just like, oh, I've been divorced for 2 years. I was like, I have never looked at my divorce papers. I was like, really? I was like, no, I don't need to. I know everything.
Yeah, I was there. I
was
remember.
like, I lived it. It was a fucking shit show.
All right.
I'm not texting and driving state of Michigan. Shut up.
Are we ready for our first road trip movie debate?
Yes.
Let's fucking go.
All right. Don't mind my bald head.
All right, so
here.
what is the premise? Like, are we like...
So, especially now that we have 3, it's a 2/3 vote.
Okay. So what's the better movie?
So, yeah, plead your case for which movie you like better between the two.
I like it.
I mean, it could happen as fast as we're in consensus. If you've got to debate your point for or against if you need to. But
I like it.
This one's completely random. We kind of tried to match them up last time, but this one's going to be fun. So, all right, first one. Dumb and Dumber.
Damn, that's a good one.
Versus. Ooh.
For the first one, I don't like that response. It's
Back to the Future.
All right,
this is like the Titans of Titans going at it. This is like we cut the fat right away and get right to it.
At first, I was like, I was decided right away, and then I started thinking about it, and now I'm having a hard time. Because like at first I was like, no, hands down, it's Dumb and Dumber. But like, I think that's more just a nostalgia thing because
That's a knee-jerk reaction because I kind of had the same.
So
I had the same reaction.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, my instant reaction, Dumb and Dumber.
I look at the fact of longevity that Back to the Future spawned. You know, not only its movie, but Back to the Future 2, 3, cartoon show. Not to get too deep into our future.
You really know a lot about Back to the Future.
I do. Yeah. I don't have much of a life.
Oh, that is a lot of a life. Here's the thing.
But
people
that's my thought.
I was going to say, people say that shit like it's not much of a life. But here's the thing. If you find something you're fascinated by, it brings you joy.
Absolutely.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
We're going to have a town hall version next week.
Do you want to know what the sweetest feature about this car is? No hands.
Wow.
No hands, and it's still turning. It is still turning. It's a Ford, not a Tesla.
Mine does that in the curves too, but it's usually because it's out of an alignment.
I was going to say you need an alignment.
I need an alignment. So B, what are your thoughts back there on this on this clash?
Look. I'm very partial. I'm very biased to put Dumb and Dumber up.
Okay.
I mean, look.
But like, where me and Jake had a knee-jerk reaction to it, like, what's your reaction and why?
Mine's all like, fuck Back to the Future. There's no road trip in that at all.
We're gonna pull this fucking car over and these two are gonna battle.
The whole movie's based on a car.
They are a car.
And they travel. Right?
Parallel universes, that's not the same. You can do that with acid.
Well, I mean, you're right.
Yeah.
I feel like the road trip theme is stronger in Dumb and Dumber. That's my only argument.
I do like your argument.
I like that argument because that makes my final decision Dumb and Dumber.
That's what I'm saying. Dumb and Dumber.
Yep.
Two-thirds vote for Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
That moves on.
Sorry, man. I can't disagree as soon as he said that because I did think Parallel Universes is not the same as actual road tripping.
It is, you know, hey.
Dude, I wonder if when we get to Ohio, if my allergies will clear up, but I'll be like, wow, I just have Michigan allergies. It's going to be so great. I'm going to get down here and just be like, I can breathe.
Just allergic to Southwest.
Dude, so no shit, Michigan. Last night we're laying in bed, and like, because of my fucking allergies, like, I was sitting there just trying like hell to get anything out of my nose.
Yo.
And like, I'm just laying there in the dark, and I just fucking hawk one as hard as I can. And like, it felt like a BB shooting out of my nose, and I heard it hit my nightstand, and I was like, yo, I'm vacuuming in the morning, bro. I was like, yo, I don't even care. I was like, but I can breathe finally.
Alrighty, here we go. Battle number 2. Death Proof. Daren's choice.
Hell yeah, brother. It's good.
Versus Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Now,
Wild card.
Now, this was.
We talked about this off screen.
B, plead your case. Because I think this is going to be one of the quick ones.
Yeah. I'm curious with this, my friend.
This is.
Keep in mind, I can be an open-minded individual. I really can.
This is Death Proof. What?
Death Proof. So it was Kurt Russell was the like main star of it, right? And like he basically was a demon stuntman, and like, oh, god damn it, I'm trying to remember who the chicks were. They were hot as fuck. Like, they had, like, this
is based on like Ghost Rider or something?
No. So okay,
stunt driver.
Do you remember like I want to say it was like 2012 when like before everybody tried to cancel Quentin Tarantino for using the N-word too much, and like him and Robert Rodriguez made that dual movie and they called it Grindhouse.
Yes.
Okay, so Quentin Tarantino's part was called Death Proof. Death Proof was literally about a stuntman who was trying to kill these girls who were doing stunts on his demon. The movie ends with these girls beating the shit out of Kurt Russell in a manner that you're like, Jesus Christ, I actually feel the women empowerment.
Okay, so after that description, I have a question.
Yes.
Where's the road trip portion of this?
The girls. They're on a road trip to do cool stunts.
But then
Kurt Russell comes in and he's like, not on my roads, bitch.
Okay.
with my car.
Look at my sweet car.
So there's some road trip element to that.
It's not a full road trip movie. I will fully admit that.
But see, here's
You gotta read your kids. I'm curious.
Your strongest argument was we watched it on a road
I watched
trip.
this so many times on road trips.
And now I have
my
another.
dad got pissed with me. He's like, change the fucking tune!
I'm so sick of trying to get that goddamn golden ticket.
I'm so tired of Johnny Depp!
I got five.
Okay, you just answered my follow-up question, and I instantly throw this out. I'm calling executive producer rights on that one. Johnny Depp, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah, I might have. You might have swayed me. You might have swayed me with Gene Wilder. Maybe. No.
Jake, I'm crying.
Death proof makes that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Jake, I don't want to be in your frame anymore.
It's going out the window.
With the sheriff, dude. Yeah, dude, you don't litter with the sheriff.
I wasn't really gonna throw it out the window.
That's condoned littering.
There may be drugs in this car.
Maybe.
Well,
Jake,
allegedly, we are going over state borders.
Jake, hand the camera towards Daren.
There we go. I didn't say nothing about drugs, officer.
We're on patrol live, bros.
Right.
We are going to
Finally, I get to be the other member of my family on cops.
Daren. All right.
We made it.
Here we go. Battle number 3 coming up. Battle number 3.
I like that we've gone through 3 battles literally already, and we still have.
Oh no! This is gonna. We're gonna have enough of these for.
Oh yeah, because I was gonna.
A couple episodes.
All right, I have to plead my case for this because have you guys ever had Cane's chicken fingers?
I've had Cane's.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, no, it's horrible. But my kid is obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Like, anytime I go to Ohio, she's like, yo, Dad, you don't got to wait in line for an hour for it there, so can you bring it home?
Give me some Cane's.
I'm like, bad, baby girl.
Look at you.
When we say
scoring dad points.
I feel like this could be a 2-part thing. Like, we could literally do the drive there, and then after the fucking mic.
Guys,
If you guys are up for it,
do you want to do an after the mic show at the spot? That's what I was kind of thinking. I forgot to bring up because I'm kind of half baked.
We could, especially if the roof is open and it's not raining. Chevy's has an amazing rooftop.
Cause high key, low key, like I love doing the in the wild, but high key is better after the fact.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of people are way more willing to. Yeah.
I was gonna say I can't get super high before I go on stage. I learned that at Brain Jerk this weekend.
Oh, see, that was a learning experience for me because at the Brain Jerk we had I did the 2 shows.
Same.
I paced myself well, but I signed up for the open mic afterwards. They did the. They don't do that every week. It's every now and then, and I went 3 minutes, and the beer was beering, and the weed was wheedling, dude. I'm like, Dave, I'm done. I gotta get off stage. I got nothing.
That's one of the best worst feelings in the world is when you get on stage and everything's hitting at once, and you're just like, you know what? Can I soldier through this?
No, I waved the white flag.
Dude, I get, for some weird reason, I just get real eye of the tiger. I'm just like, we're burning this motherfucker to the ground.
We're just saying shit until they kick me off the stage.
Literally, I'm waiting until I'm just sitting there just going, 6 million? Was it really 6 million? Then they're like, Serezny's here. And I'm like, yeah, you get it.
Dude, I swear I thought you were talking shit, but I swear, a couple of nights I'm there and Serezny does. I'm like, holy shit.
Dude.
You know what, Serezny? You're fucking right.
Dude, okay, thank you, because for the longest time I was like, dude, I feel like this is turning me racist, and then now I'm at the point where I'm like, no, he might be, listen, he's actually right. Yeah, let him go. Let him cook.
Dude, I swear I thought you were talking shit, but I swear, a couple of nights I'm there and Serezny does. I'm like, holy shit.
Dude, okay, thank you, because for the longest time I was like, dude, I feel like this is turning me racist, and then now I'm at the point where I'm like, no, he might be, listen, he's actually right. Yeah, let him cook. Let him cook.
All right, back to the road.
Sorry, guys.
We said Death Proof.
Death Proof.
Yeah, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory got tossed out the window.
Alright, what's the next lineup before I saw?
Next roundup is Euro Trip.
Good one.
Nice early 2000s. Scotty doesn't know.
That's not where I put my car keys.
Versus. This. I think in this car, this one's going to be an easy one.
Yeah.
Logan.
Oh.
The 27. What?
Yeah.
You like Euro Trip over Logan?
Yeah. Euro Trip.
Logan is a masterpiece.
See, okay.
It doesn't even have to be a Wolverine story, but even a father-daughter story.
Yeah, that's why I can't watch it, dude. I have a daughter.
Yeah, I do too, dude, and I cried like a bitch 3 times in the movie theater when I saw it.
It's horrible. You ever have one of those moments where a Jelly Roll song comes on and it makes you do the same shit?
All of them.
I'm raising a daughter too, tattooed man.
We may be lost brothers.
I'm telling you.
Lost the plot.
Certified, baby. Jake and I just need to do a podcast called Forklift Certified. Just talking about
the NFL.
There we go, the NFL. I do that bit.
What is
I'm in the NFL, National Forklift League.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was a former first-round draft pick.
Did you ever get high and watch that on ESPN?
I watch it on TikTok on my phone.
Oh, dude, watch the
That's
get
some wild
get
shit.
high at like 2 in the morning and actually watch that shit.
You think I can afford cable though?
You don't need cable.
Oh,
You just need YouTube.
YouTube.
It's on YouTube Live.
YouTubies.
Dude. Okay, here is my plea to everyone in America. Get a VPN. For the only reason that you can watch TV from around the world and see what kind of weird shit.
ESPN Ocho.
ESPN Germany, or as I like to call it, ESPN 9. Yeah. And he holds that at a great 45-degree angle. Look at those
all this German talk, I think we're leaning Euro Trip on this one.
Dude, again, Euro Trip, man. I'm telling you right now, the debate for me is
it's
Logan,
too emotional.
Too emotional.
Okay.
It's too emotional.
B, where are you at?
I love.
You might
Logan.
be you're the deciding factor.
Yeah, you actually are.
Because I'm full Logan. I go to movies.
Don't get me wrong. It's a fucking bang.
guys, please don't kick me out of the car. I haven't watched Euro Trip.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
So
Francisco doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
So the plot of the movie is basically this dude's been talking to. It's got the late great Michelle Trachtenberg in it.
Yep.
But this guy goes. He's talking to a girl online, and he thinks it's a guy, right? Michael. And it's Micah, and his buddy's like, "Oh, it's Micah," and he's like, "Oh, I didn't know it was a girl," and he goes to try to find him, and it's this cross Euro trip, pretty funny.
Have you ever? Okay, so there was a weird time when they just came out with all the unrated versions of these movies.
Yeah,
and for some reason,
just
when
for
they did
DVD sales,
and they were like, you know what? We can just put a scene in it with a black dick. They literally would do that to these movies. They would just be like, you know, it'd be funny, like black dick. Dude, all right. So just to pause on the debate, like I feel like now we're in the movie Twister because we hit the Ohio border and it just got shit fucking dark.
It did.
Where's my cute blonde milk?
Dude, Q ain't no love in Oklahoma. That's all I'm saying.
This is enemy territory,
dude.
This is like in cinematography when the lighting and shit.
This is some South Low shit, dude.
In my armpit, right?
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, I drove down here when I was like 21 to get it tattooed in my armpit.
Because you got the tattoo here on top of it.
Yeah, I drove to Maumee, Ohio, and I was like, hey, I need to get the tattoo of Ohio in my armpit. And the guy goes, why? And I go, because it's America's armpit. And he goes, son, I'm a proud Ohio, and I'm going to make this hurt more than you want to think right now. And I was just like, fuck it can go down. I'm on a bunch of pills. Let's do it. It's the Saturday before Easter.
So, did he shave your armpit, or did you already have that done when you got
No, he shaved my armpit for me. I paid for that.
Yeah, you paid for that? You let them do that, yeah.
Oh, shit, I was supposed to get off the freeway there. Oopsie daisy, guys. We're going
already?
to Cleveland.
Oh. All right. Anyways, back to the debate. So, Euro Trip or Logan?
Yeah, Euro Trip. Sky doesn't know. Sky doesn't know.
All right.
And it's simply because of that song for you, isn't it?
It's just a song, dude.
Poor Logan.
And my cutie, my late cutie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Hey, can somebody text Dave and tell him that us fucking up doing that just made us get there at like 10 minutes before the show?
Jake, he doesn't want to talk to me. Can you talk to Dave for me?
I can do that.
Yeah. I'd text him, but...
No,
I'm trying to see if I can scoop
all right, I'm going to pull
the
these
mic,
two, and then I'm going to text the showrunner.
Yeah.
Let Daren
You're good.
Let me
Here we go in this
distract
battle,
him
and it
more.
looks like it's going to start pouring down rain. So,
Dude, holy shit.
Yep, here we go.
Twister!
Oh, here we go. Another one.
Hancock?
This one will be easy. You guys talk about it.
Okay.
Hancock or Smokey and the Bandit?
Smokey and the Bandit.
I mean, that's a hands down one.
Smokey and the Bandit.
I'll let you guys
for the
debate.
memes that have been coming out lately about the fucking... Okay, so, like, I've never watched it until the other day. Have you ever watched it, Princess Go?
I haven't.
Okay, so it's literally a movie where Burt Reynolds, and he's a badass truck driver that can smuggle shit for anybody.
Nice.
And then it has, oh shit, he was a country singer. Jerry Reed? Is it Jerry Reed in it?
I believe so.
I think it's Jerry Reed. He plays like his,
Dom DeLuise.
Yeah, he plays like his truck driver buddy that smuggles for him. And Burt Reynolds drives a fucking Trans Am that's just badass as shit. But like the thing is like the thing that's been coming out of the movie lately is the scene where they're like setting up the run that they're gonna do. So like there's this little midget guy that's like dressed like this really tall guy, and they're like trying to set up a thing, and he keeps calling him daddy. But like you look at him and you're like, these are two older gentlemen. This is uncomfortable. He keeps calling you daddy. You're like, you're realizing that like it's not. It's kind of like a Bert and Ernie situation. You're like real confused. You're like, well, maybe. Not quite sure what's gonna happen to this little fella.
So that one was an easy one, Smokey and the Bandit. I did listen.
Come on,
you were
like Hancock.
Hancock does not count just because you watched it 3 times on a road trip.
Just because your dad got upset because you watched it 5 times.
Was that the alternative to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Because it wasn't much better.
Hey. Hancock was good. Okay, I don't know.
Out of the Will Smith movies, Hancock is probably his worst.
I don't know. I watched Wild Wild West.
Wait, you like what?
I literally stopped for a second. I was like, he said that shit.
I did.
With his whole mouth.
Whole mouth, his whole
He insults
chest.
the Wiki Wild West.
Wiki Wild.
They had a giant steampunk spider.
Him and Mr. Fish Odor from Bob's Burger, Kevin Klein or whatever. New debate. One of these movies I don't know. The other one I know all too well.
Okay.
31.
Yeah.
That was you?
That was me.
A brief description.
All right. So 31 is okay. So it's a road trip movie in the sense that they were on a road trip when they get kidnapped. So like
that fits.
Yeah. So they were on a. So basically, what it is it's a movie based in the 1970s, right? And it's Halloween 1970. Well, these traveling carnies are traveling through a small town, and like just to kind of give you the rundown, in this small town, they get taken in by these aristocrats that like kidnap them and then make them go into this horrible twisted game that they've created called 31 that they play with people every year.
Okay.
But the thing that they Saw-esque-ish, but more like they have serial killers that hunt them for the show, like for their entertainment, and they take bets on who's gonna survive.
Oh,
Rob Zombie's wife Sharon is like the main character. They do not give her any good odds to survive. Obviously, it's a Rob Zombie movie.
Yeah,
she's gonna survive, guys. Spoiler alert: she survives. But like it's Okay, who played Silence of the Lambs? Hannibal
Anthony
Lecter.
Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins is in this movie, right?
Oh, okay.
He is like the main aristocrat that's like trying to kill these people. But the tie to it with Michigan is what I like about it. So at one point in the movie, they're like they're putting on this gorilla costume in the thing, in the like bus that they're traveling in, and he goes, "Yeah, dude, I got this from Spenguli." And like, if you know anything about the like Rob Zombie or anything, he always likes to pay homage to like 1970s culture. And Spenguli and shit like that used to be a character on a show called The Ghoul, and it was out of Detroit.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, I love that they do like all these cool like tie-ins to shit like that. But like for a diehard like nostalgia nerd, like when they were doing all these little callbacks to different things that like you would have to be a nerd in the culture to like understand it. That actually made that sweet as fuck. Go Orange Notebook.
MVP of the night.
Right.
So this sounds a little more interesting than Shrek. I do like
shit.
No,
motherfucker.
No.
Listen, I'll go against myself for Shrek.
Listen. Calm down. Got a little ahead of yourself there,
I'm
buddy.
sorry. I took Celsius, dude. I'm not used to this much caffeine.
Hey, Celsius. It sounded like you had three.
I need 3 more joints, guys. Come on.
I do want to check out this 31 movie. It does sound interesting.
Hold on, kids.
That being
I don't run lights in Ohio, guys, because they have these funny things down here in Ohio called cameras.
Not in Belltown.
Kind of like this thing on the dash here.
Not in Toledo.
Anyways,
all over Toledo.
Anyways, I lost a note. But
sorry, guys.
I am gonna say Shrek because I like the classic road trip vibe.
See, that's my thing. Is you don't think it's a road trip vibe until you really like start thinking of the story, and you're like, yo, it's just a buddy and his buddy on a fucking.
Which I don't think any one of us put this on our list.
Oh shit! Crumbly said yes, he likes me.
Woo! Yay!
Gay. I can say that it's progressive.
We're not debating this one. This one's not up for debate, but I was gonna put it on my list. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Shit, dude!
Nobody thought of that one, but I was gonna put it on my list. I thought maybe it might be too old for this group, but it's like, yeah, right.
I almost thought. Okay, here's the thing. It is a road trip movie, but I almost think of it more as a holiday movie.
It is,
yeah.
But it's both things. Again, both
it is both things.
It can be a horror movie and a road trip movie.
Yeah, I think that's why I didn't think of it though, because I think of it as a holiday,
right?
Like classic holiday movie. You watch that on Thanksgiving. That and Son-in-Law.
It's a proper Thanksgiving in your house,
dude. we do, dude. Like it's our tradition. Me and my chick, we watch Son-in-Law when we get home from my mom's. We smoke like 6 fucking joints and like
just 6.
Nah, it depends. Usually, my girl's a lightweight, dude. It's hilarious. I came in one day, okay, because this is like a movie podcast. So I gave her a 25 milligram edible and like went outside to go clean the grill, and she was watching Cocaine Bear. I came back in the house. She's in the fetal position, just crying. I go, "Are you fucking okay?" She's like, "We gotta turn this goddamn movie off now." I was like, "All right, baby." I laughed so fucking hard that day.
Well, we're back roading it off the freeway here.
Listen,
we distracted the drive, bro.
Yeah, we did.
That's our bad.
That happens. The weed was wheedling. We were chit-chatting.
It happened.
But here's the next matchup. Kangaroo Jack versus Chef. John Favreau.
I've only seen Chef. I've never seen Kangaroo Jack.
I've seen Kangaroo Jack here and there, not all the way through, because that's with what's his name?
What's his name or what's his face? I don't know names. I just know this guy.
It's got Anthony Anderson, and I can't think of the white guy that's in it with him. But my vote's for Chef.
Yeah, not only like Chef more.
Not only did Jon Favreau star, write, and direct the movie, but
honestly,
he also learned how to cook for the film.
Yeah, no debate. It's
So,
gotta be chef.
yeah, it gotta be chef for me, too.
I think even so that's another one of those like heartwarming movies, but I think like there's enough for me there's enough comedy and relatability in it because I like cooking.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So like I guess I don't really like, I don't know, I don't get the heartfelt message behind that story, so I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna cry. But fuck you, Logan.
Oh man. Then you can only imagine that when spoilers, if you haven't seen the latest Marvel entry,
son of a bitch.
There's a moment where Yelena is talking to the Red Guardian, and I have a daddy-daughter mental breakdown of my own and start crying as well. So
this may be
not
the
spoiling
thing that
much.
blows this up in this car, but I do not like Marvel movies.
No, you're on the other side. I mean, that's fine.
Get out of your car.
Yeah, you just leave the keys. I mean,
Alright, guys.
It's raining. We'll come back and pick you up.
There's like this weird ass water tower that we're near.
Look, the state line is right there. Like, literally.
It is. What? Hold on, fellas.
It's taking you back to the freeway.
Hold on.
Fellas,
Talk about a road trip.
we got lost on the road trip.
I am very smart. I used to drive for a living. Dude, how did we end up back in Michigan? Like, on the back roads nonetheless. Like, we're like drug smuggling. This is what you do. God, okay, story time. Drug smuggling.
Side quest.
Side quest. This is literally what happened right now. And I've got my flashers on. God, look, I'm a fucking mess.
Jay, where were we?
Okay, we're on to the next debate here. We ready?
Oh, God damn it. Sorry, guys.
Fear and loathing. No, you're fine. We're distracting you.
Holy shit, I just realized we're going to Monroe.
Where are you going? Were you taking us to the Brain Jerk?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Let's go to Chevy's place. While you
Sorry, guys.
We're good.
Rerouting.
We're distracting you, honestly.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas or the Muppet movie from 1979. The Muppet movie is literally a movie inside of a movie. It's a road trip movie of how Kermit met all the Muppets along the way.
Hold on. We're going to do this real quick.
Oh, you're good.
Get me to Chevy's place in Toledo, Ohio.
Getting directions to Chevy's place downtown Toledo.
Oh, we'll be there so sooner. I dropped my vape pen. That's how like nervous I got for a second.
I knew we weren't too far out. I know exactly where we're at.
Clearly don't need to smoke more weed right now while I'm driving.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I got us back into Michigan. That's how good I am. Like, dude, I'm going to start smuggling Mexicans, bro. I got back into Michigan without even fucking trying, dude.
What's up, man?
What's up, bro? We're going back to Ohio the back way.
And Fear and Loathing, that's a really good one. I like that one.
We're 30 minutes out of Barstow.
But I am a big Muppets fan, so I'm biased with the Muppets.
I never watched a Muppet
Okay,
movie.
I totally missed that because I was turning around. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. Fear and Loathing versus the Muppet movie.
Ooh, fuck.
I know.
Okay,
A lot of these are hard choices.
Original Muppet movie?
1979.
1979?
Yep.
Oh, fuck, dude. Damn.
The original.
All right, so here is my only case for Muppet movie. I'm more of a fan of the book Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
That's a problem.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I'm a book guy?
Yeah.
Because I talk nerdy?
No, I like the book more too. It's way crazier.
No, dude, the book's wild.
You both are book guys.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my god, damn. We might.
My Muppet movie is gonna.
Edition.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, I love the Muppet movie, but dude, I guess it would be Muppet movie because I like the book better.
Okay, so the Muppet movie wins.
All right,
I'll take that. I'll take that small win without playing rock paper scissors.
Where the fuck is this street? On the other side of this. Okay.
Oh, there we go. No wonder we missed it.
Yeah.
This is stinky ass
Wacky
Ohio.
ass shit. Fucking America's armpit. This is why.
Better be careful. We're on the other side of the tracks.
Yeah, they might beat us up.
I ain't never scared.
What do they have?
Did I travel across the state lines with a gun? Probably.
All right, let's see what we have as far as our next debate here, lineup, whatever you want to fucking call it.
No, this is good. This has been good road trip shit.
All right. Ooh, this is a good one. Oh, both of these are good. Devil's Rejects.
Damn, that's a good one.
Second of the Rob Zombie trilogy.
Yep.
Versus Sex Drive. I love Sex Drive.
Drive is so good.
It is so fucking good.
Jamie Kennedy when he's just like sitting, or is it? No, it's Seth Green.
Seth
and he's the
Green.
Amish guy. He's like, we'll fix your car, and he's like, we do that. We'll do that. Yeah, sometimes we just do things that are nice. You're like, fuck. All right.
I'm down.
That's such a Midwest thing. Like, you're just mean nice. Like, did you notice that when you moved from California?
Yes, dude.
Like, everybody is nice out here, but it's like a level of like, well, fuck you.
It's almost aggressive. I'm like, oh, are we having a good time? It's like, yeah, we're just saying hi. I'm like, oh. Okay. And then, like, if you're super...
That's how you do it here?
I was gonna say, if you're super white trash, like, you grew up and your family made you cry. And that's why you talk to your friends mean now.
That's the thing, man. Like white...
Survival of the fittest in my house.
White was
insane,
on the West Coast, man. So it's jarring out here seeing mean white.
Oh, yeah, no, whites are not afraid out here, buddy.
It's like, damn.
We grew up... Listen, we understand brown because we were like, okay, we grew up with enough of it to where we were like, yeah, we're poor too. Like, we get it. Yeah. I grew up in a trailer park, dude. It was literally just me, Mexicans, and then the one black kid. And, like, the one black kid was, like, outnumbered by us and the Mexicans. And it was like, all right, well, that's not good, but, you know, that's a high thought, everybody. It's a high thought. We didn't beat up Mikey, the black kid. But he did call me the N-word when we were getting ready to leave.
How much is that
pop-up like a term of endearment.
Oh, yeah, we've been talking about getting a pop-up.
We are losing the plot. Where were we?
Oh yeah, we're trying to
road trip, guys.
We're getting as lost as we got getting to this show. Devil's Rejects or Sex Drive?
Oh, sorry, guys. Sex Drive. Oh shit!
I don't watch either of these guys.
I was just at this gas station the other day.
Were you
with
really?
My kid. Yeah, I was taking his friend home. I don't know where I'm at, but yeah.
You have a child?
I have two childs.
We're in Toledo.
I know. I know roughly where we're at.
Okay, I was ready to say.
I was at that gas station.
Did we end up back in Michigan?
No. Back
son of a bitch!
Back to the pod.
Sorry, guys. We got distracted there.
Devil's Rejects or Sex Drive?
Man, I'm stuck on this one.
I like the comedy of Sex Drive, and I'm not 100% a horror movie guy.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm a horror movie guy, so like I love the Devil's Rejects movie. I mean, I watch it literally probably once a week. Yeah, it's sickening.
That's obsessive, dude.
Yeah, dude. I watch so... Okay, so it's not my fault.
I'm going to give you a phone number once we're done recording.
Yeah, thank you. I need it. I really
have a conversation with someone.
No, what it is... Okay, so my chick will literally just... Because she puts them on. And then I get stuck watching them.
That's where my wife's the same way. That's how I get sucked into horror movies and stuff like that.
But I don't mind it. I'm like, okay, fuck it. Let's do this. We ball. That's the only thing that I think. I'm just like, all right, that's what we do right now. We just watch horror movies and, like, we figure out, like, how serial killers think. So.
B, where are you at on this one?
Like I said, I haven't watched either of these, so it's down to you two.
Oh, all right.
Are you guys going to have to fight?
I don't know if we're going to have to fight.
I don't think we're going to have to fight because I like... Okay, if we're going
What do you mean you haven't seen this? Didn't you say Sex Drive?
Nope.
No,
these were both you.
Yeah, these were both me.
I'll let you call the deciding factor, since they're both yours. And B hasn't seen them, so.
Fuck. If we're going sheerly off of like entertainment-wise, for me it's Devil's Rejects. But I can make the debate for.
Gun to your head, which one do you want?
Fuck. Devil's Rejects.
Fork to your nose.
Yeah, Devil's Rejects.
All right.
So I could not. That one was tough.
That one was
tough, dude. I was like sitting there like.
I know. I hope I don't have to go against any of my own.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Whoops. Okay.
Yeah, we had the green light lately.
We did. But this is Toledo, so we don't argue because
it's the Wild West out here.
Wild West.
So, dude, Ohio is so different. Like, I got into an accident a few years ago with a lady from Ohio in Michigan. So, like, when the cop came to the scene, I go, officer, honestly, she's from Ohio. She got a ticket. I didn't. Fuck her.
Sorry. Go.
No, that's at the end of the story. She got a ticket. Fuck her. Fuck my car up.
This matchup is road trips.
Okay.
These two movies are iconic road trip movies.
Okay.
It's even in the title of one of these movies.
Oh boy.
Road Trip versus Thelma and Louise.
Ooh.
Not only is it a chick flick, it's a road trip revenge movie.
That's a chick flick that you even as a toxic man, you're like, yeah,
you're
bitch,
you're rooting for it.
You're like, fuck yeah, bro, let's go.
You're like, drop it into gear and hit it.
Thelma and Louise for me, like, I love that.
Yeah, I think that's classic. Yeah,
I love that fucking movie, dude.
Yeah.
I seen that when I was like a little kid.
I watched it when I was younger, and then I watched it again when I recently, within the last few years.
Oh,
and
I lived with my single aunt for a couple of years, dog. So we watched that movie religiously.
I bet.
Yeah. She was like, "We're getting revenge on this motherfucker." I was like, "All right, Auntie Ann, let's go."
Are you familiar with Thelma and Louise back there?
No.
I never watched either of these movies, man.
We've got some uncultured.
So Hancock, huh?
Yes, Hancock.
So many times.
So
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
This is your contribution today.
Hey, Crumbly never books you again.
You know what? I'll give you credit. At least you did the homework this time. You might have gotten an F on it, but at least it was turned in.
I lived off of C.
Say, bro, what's up? Fucking every year, I just looked at a teacher and was just like, "Yo, you know you gotta pass me, right?"
Look, I'm
smart, right?
Like, if you don't pass me, coach is gonna be down here real mad, right? Like,
I grew up in the era before No Child Left Behind, so that shit was a real threat. Like, I did summer school.
Oh, I did summer school
I
too,
got held back.
No, I didn't get held back. I did summer school because I was a fucking dum-dum.
No.
High school, I had a 3.8.
I just made, as the bit is, I just made bad decisions.
Right.
What is it?
We are getting close to our destination, so one more debate for the road before we...
Are we doing a two-part of this? Like, we're going to do another?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited to get chicken fingers and...
Do some chicken fingies.
Do some
talk
canes.
shit. Do some kind.
Canems.
All right.
Go to this. I'll tell you a story, guys, off mic.
Speaking of something that we just did recently, Wrong Turn. Yeah.
Wrong Turn.
Versus something that also is pretty relevant of late, Due Date.
Due Date.
Oh, yeah.
Due Date. Zach Galifianakis, Robert Downey Jr., the comedic pairing I did not know I needed.
So Wrong Turn was one of mine,
amazing.
but I'm already against it. And
I'm already against it.
Yeah, I'm already against it because I like Due Date better.
Yeah, Due Date was amazing. Wrong Turn, again, another horror movie.
Yeah.
Welcome to the spooky side. Luckily, our Wrong Turn didn't turn into
I never watched it.
Real quick.
Okay, so I do this podcast about movies.
No shit.
Do you know anything?
Do I know anything about movies? I do things.
Okay, so this is a deep cut. If you go back to episode 2, maybe 3, this guy back here goes, "Hey, you ever watched the movie Crash?" And I go, "Oh yeah, it came out in early 2000s. It was this, and this." And he goes, "I don't know." And I'm like, You asked me.
Wow, man.
No, because I was talking about the James Spader one.
I did see that one while I was looking up something, and I'm like, oh, because it's a
fucking crash.
Because it's a David Cronenberg movie.
Oh, are you talking the one where he's like a skier? I know which one you're talking about, Jake. I'm talking about the one that Francisco's talking about. Are you talking about the one where he's like a European high jump skier?
Oh, there's a lot of sex and craziness that goes on in this, from what I remember.
Hey, can you guys show me where the free parking lot is? Because I'm sick of paying $20 every day.
There's no real
park and don't think about it.
Okay. There's no real free parking, but I can point you. So due date.
Try to tell
due date. I will already go ahead and shut myself down. Due date.
Due date made it, and we are closing in on parking. So guys, let's cut this first half, and we will splice it together on the other side.
We'll get it going.
That's fun. That was fun. That was a really fun one.
So this is gonna take you. Oh no!
No, I remember.
Next turn. Yeah. No stager. I didn't have a stager. How am I looking?
It's all right. We can get the. You sitting comfortably though?
Yeah, I got it, man. Unless you want to give him a big couch like that lady got. You know what I'm talking about, right? The rapper that sued Lyft.
No.
Because she was too big for the car.
Was that Lizzo?
Lyft driver told her he can't take her. He had a little Honda. She's 350 pounds.
Stop.
Weight balance distribution issue?
Hey, your socks are going to go.
Oh, man. Oh, that's rough. Oh man, are we hot?
We're hot, dude.
We're hot.
All right.
Where are we, man?
We are not at some private tropical island, but we are in the wild. We are at the Bone Isle Bar and Grill.
Yep, Bone Island Grill.
With Kristopher Allen Brown, who is hosting the mic tonight. This is his mic. He runs it every Wednesday, so shout out to Kristopher for having us out tonight. The Very Good Podcast is in the wild.
We're out here, dude.
So what's up? You got this. You got this mic going. What, about a month?
About 2 months.
2 months ago now.
It was March.
Okay.
I got it ready in March.
Okay.
And it was bi-weekly when it started, and then now it's weekly.
Okay.
So, but we crowd is hit or miss, but like he said, when they did bands here, it took 3 months to get a big audience. So
right, consistency's the thing for sure. Yeah, and building that. Plus, I mean, as comedians, I think we've all been in the game long enough to know that we're kind of rolling into our vacation time too.
That is true.
It is the slower time. Everybody wants to be outside doing those outside activities.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, but we gotta get it while it's still here, though, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we don't get much good weather, so get it while we can.
That's true. Hey, over here they got a big banquet hall, dude.
A big banquet hall?
Yeah, it's huge. He wants to put a stage over there.
Oh, nice.
Have dinner and a show and shit like that.
Oh, that sounds like it would be something fun. I've only done one other show. I believe it was at Nightlight Bar here in Jackson.
Nightlight, yeah.
So what's the comedy scene like in Jackson?
Well, Jackson, the Nightlight isn't anymore. But once a month, they have a sad clown does a show over at the Music Box.
Okay, I've seen the.
Yeah,
I've
seen a fun show.
The flyers around for that one.
Yeah, and then there's Randy Lee. He's from Jackson, but he did that one at the Rex Theater, which I guess they canceled. He's not doing any more.
We were just commiserating.
Yeah, on the ride over, we were just talking about that. Yeah, as a matter of fact, the comedy at the Rex, favorites of the Rex. We were gonna do.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, we were gonna do a sit down.
I didn't get voted.
I did get voted.
Yeah.
What's that
I got voted in. I think it was a rigged election system.
No, it was all right.
Andy was greasing. I don't think it was palms he was greasing, but he was greasing something.
Somebody was voting 50 times.
Yeah.
That online vote's kind of hard, though.
Actually, they made it public, so you saw who voted for who.
Oh, I didn't see, that.
I didn't
have to look at
all. I'm like, I'm out. I'm out.
Right.
Bro.
But no, that's it's a bummer. We'd still like to hook up with Randy and talk to him about the comedy experience there and at the Rex, because it was something fun and something building, but.
It's hard out in Morenci.
Yeah,
that's a small farm town. Like when I turn, it's pitch black. I'm waiting for like one of those, trucks to come up behind you.
It's 20 miles of just cornfield.
Yeah, and I hit 6 deer 2 years ago. 6 deer, and I'm just thinking
That's what I'm afraid about,
actually
dude.
6.5. No, I freaked out.
6.5, he says.
One was just halfway in the street. It was just like
it was already limping there.
Right. Dude, and then I got this dead rabbit was in the street, right? I thought someone threw it in my driveway, so I was all pissed and telling the old man, I know you're the alpha, but what the fuck, he's like 72-year-old war veteran, I'm just like, what? Anyways, I talked to my neighbor today and come to find out.
It was in your drive and not in your bed.
That'd be kind of like sleeping with the fishes.
Right.
But come to find out, it was a whole bunch of crows. Picked it up. Took it in my
Yo, that's insane.
So that tracks, bro. Yeah. Listen, we've talked about it many times on the podcast.
Dude, I love birds, but
I don't. And I have 2 chickens in my backyard and a hawk has attacked both of them. We've got a small chihuahua that, for other reasons we go out there and we have to babysit.
Right.
But he could get picked off real quick.
Hey, then there was at work, there was like these slots, right? This poles or whatever. A bird got its head stuck in there, and it's kind of flapping, trying to get out.
Oh.
or one. I work in the garden center, so what happened was these 2 birds, they were fucking. One was holding down the other. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So they were fucking, and the old lady next to me goes, doesn't look like she wants to give it up. And then I looked at her and said, how do you know she's not on top?
Oh!
With a little wink, and she kind of blushed. Hey, for some reason, the older women are on me, man.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, that time of year, what's going on, man? Oh, yeah.
Delicious back there.
We just rolling the podcast. That's all right. Pop in, pop out. But yeah, at work, 'tis the season, March and April. They get a little frisky. We have geese. we have geese, Canadian geese, that are here illegally. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to run it by Trump. That we're kind of feuding with Canada or whatever, but they'll chase each other across the parking lot. It's crazy.
I don't like geese.
And they
I want to kill them and eat them.
And they get very possessive of their area. We have signs posted before you go in the building, beware wildlife, because they'll lay their eggs in the bushes.
Oh, will they?
And if you come near that door and they don't like they'll come after you. They took out a truck driver last year.
Really?
You're fucking kidding me, dude.
Not they didn't make him sleep with the fishes, but they knocked him down. They attacked him. 2 of them, yeah. Wow. In the wild can be wild.
Look, man, Cali life, I got wild turkeys around,
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
All right, hey, thanks
Kristopher
for having me on
Allen
the
Bound.
podcast.
Dude,
We'll get it. There we go.
Fist bumps.
We'll do fist bumps
bumps.
on stage. That way we worked it out.
we got...
He's getting ready for the show. And we're actually technically backstage, I guess you would call it.
Yeah.
The stage is right there behind me. There we go. We can right there. That's where we're going to be telling the funnies from. So that's going to be exciting.
Let's do a stage cam.
Stage cam.
Or actually...
It's not karaoke tonight. It's joke telling. So that was a little hour and 20-minute ride out here today. Anything fun that you noticed on the car ride out here at all? I mean, we had some pretty good chats. Chatted the pod, talked comedy a bit.
fun thing was that there was absolutely nothing. It was like, I saw a gun range.
You saw a gun range.
I saw a gun range. That was interesting. I wanted to do it.
One, I was surprised at how fast the trip seemed to take when there was another person in the car.
Yeah.
And the other thing, we're doing mic check. We're getting close to showtime. We're gonna have a shorter in the wild today, guys. But this one was as these in the wilds tend to be, kind of little pop-ups, little spur of the moment adventures we take. But I also got you to pontificate while you were blazed. I got you in a different state of mind. I made you think instead of enjoy.
Unbelievable. I'm just trying to fucking Toki Wokies. Now you got me Toki Thinkies. What?
Plot twist.
I'm over here trying to taste my gum.
So, what's your impression of the atmosphere here tonight? What's your anticipation?
I'm scared. I still see families around here.
There does seem to be a little bit of an audience brewing.
I hope,
guys, the weed wheedled on the way here.
I hope the 18 plus crowd starts to show up.
Yeah, for sure, because I'm writing my my set list as we're going. So, luckily, spoiler alerts, I'm going last, closing out the show, and I guess we'll see where the other comedians set the bar and what the room looks like when they're done, as to where I can go. That may be a little iffy.
Yeah. See, that's my problem. I mean, I don't know. Is that supposed to be a good comedian? I'm out here with like an alright 3 minutes, I think. Like if I use like my decent 3 minutes, like I can like go into any.
Yeah, I think you can play for a minute and then pull another, 3 to 4 out of them. Yeah, I got a few things I know that'll get some giggles. Look, I'm hitting them one after another with just dumb shit.
I know, I'm out here slow. But no, dude, we fucking came out here, Jackson, Michigan.
Jackson.
Out.
We're going to Jackson.
The Very Good Podcast is doing the very local road trip.
In the Very Good Mobile.
I wanted to drive today. Maybe next time we talk about a Jake drive.
Ooh, we'll take the Dark Knight.
Yes. The Barrymobile versus the Dark Knight. So we'll see how those rides compare.
My car's the Blackberry.
The Blackberry.
You could guess what color my car is.
Guys.
It's not purple. What else we got going on out here? Other than we're still filling out.
Waitress.
Yeah, tip your waitress. Oh, I'm gonna try to I need you to keep track of how many Johnny Cash puns I make tonight. We are in Jackson.
Johnny Cash puns on Jake's.
And it's Prison City comedy in Jackson, Michigan. If that doesn't call for Johnny Cash puns, I don't know what does.
I see. I said, it of course is hack.
Sometimes that low-hanging fruit still tastes good.
And like that's the thing. I'm like, am I being bad by not being hack? What to be or not to be? I guess is the question.
Or not to hack. Usually my question is to whack or not to whack. Look, we're both married. We get it.
No comment.
Okay, so I guess I'm just the one trauma dumping then? Whatever. I guess if that's the way it's going to be.
Shows. Movies?
Shows, movies. I am currently up to date on The Last of Us.
Last of Us is how I haven't.
Season 2, episode 4 came out.
2-4.
2-4. That's really what I've been...
2-8?
What's that?
We're going to get like 8?
7. 7 episodes this season. Outside of that, here and there dabbling with still Netflix's social experiment show, The Circle. I'm almost done with the most recent season that's out, which is 7. That's fun. I think you'd like it. I actually looked into casting for that show. Like how do I get on the show? Because I want to be on that show. They're not currently casting. The last time they were casting was in 23. So, yeah, we were a little late to the party on that. Story of my life, right? Always late to the party. What kind of video games you playing? Still pretty hardcore on the Rivals?
No. Because if I'm going to play Rivals right now, I'm going to try to compete to get to gold rank so I get all the free shit. But right now I don't have that, like, amount of time to focus like that. So I'm doing Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is king right now.
Yeah, you mentioned that on the last couple.
Was it weird? Oh, okay.
Okay, we are getting the warning light for...
It's going to be a very hot and short one, guys.
This one's coming to you hot. Oh, look, they're even giving the language warning. So I think we may be okay. He said it gets dirty at times. And where do potatoes come from? The dirtiest place of all, the ground.
All right. Have you ever grown potatoes?
I've attempted. I've left potatoes in my pantry too long and they've sprouted.
Look,
Call back to Last of Us.
Because I'm seeing this barrel method.
Okay, I've seen bucket method.
Bucket method too.
Yeah, that's if time, energy, drive to do it. I don't have the garden drive right now. No, that's not what I'm trying to grow. Currently trying to grow a podcast and a comedy career, and like an extra 3 inches on my dick. But what man isn't? I mean, in case unless you have a long dick. But anyways, enough about my dick. Yeah, I do like to garden. I've had gardens. I've been forced into gardening by my parents. I've had gardens, big ones, small ones, as an adult. You know, I don't mind it. I grow some herbs and not weed. Like, I grow some mint. I grow some, oregano, just some around the house stuff that's nice. I like to use when it's that time of year. I don't save it. I don't can it. I just grow it, use it, and then I'm done.
Honestly. Cause yeah, dude, I got a couple plans. Wink, wink.
Oh.
I think I got to.
Your thumb getting green?
I'm getting that green thumb. I'm getting so proud of my little garden, dude. And that's what I'm saying. Cause I'm trying to fucking grow some fucking greens. And none of the greens I want to eat are fucking sprouting. I'm only getting weeds. I'm getting so many weeds. I'm actually getting to the point of picking my dandelions.
Picking dandelions.
Have you ever picked dandelions to make into tea and food?
No.
Dude.
I know that's a thing though. Are you gonna serve
the taste of honey?
Are you gonna serve me dandelion tea the next berry?
No, maybe
at the berry cave episode.
Dandelion cannabis tea. Dude.
I'm down.
But no, because...
Is it going to turn me yellow like The Simpsons?
Maybe.
Oh.
But, like, this fucking... The dandelions taste like raw honey. Like, especially since we're within dandelion areas.
I've got them in my yard, yeah.
It just tastes like that generic raw honey flavor. I was like, that's honey.
Speaking of honey, my honey made some bread today, and she puts a little bit of honey in this recipe that she makes. Dude, it is fresh homemade bread with our chicken's eggs. So good. I don't even
Jake,
buy.
stop.
Don't even need
That's
to buy
literally-
sandwich bread anymore. Just slice
That's
that
literally
stuff.
what I want to do. And that's what I'm saying. I want to make I want to do
So you're
baked
trying to
potatoes.
go like self-sustain.
Yeah,
That my daughter wants to do the same thing.
dude.
So
For the
Looks like
self-sustainment
before-
of our fucking sanity.
looks like before we get the light, we should hop on out of here. Wrap this up. One last little shout out.
Shouts out.
One last little shout out. We got. Can we see it? We're gonna tip the camera a little bit down. Are we good?
No. Fucking oops.
Oh, we had technical difficulties. There we go.
We got it.
Green Acres, the proud sponsor of my shirt today.
Fucking merch. Goddamn swag.
Swag from the plug. Swag from the plug, so I'll plug them.
Let's. Hell yeah, man. Fucking Green Acres, dude.
Green
we literally
Acres
hit everything.
is the place to be.
Fucking shouts out, dude.
Yeah, shouts out. Now, we're going to go plan a comedy show and rock the mic.
Set ourselves up. Goddamn. We're, oopsies.
Oopsies.
So,
Who's
fucking-
texting me? What happened?
Like-
Did we cut some out?
Well, I wish I could have cut it out. It's just gonna look awkward. That's fine.
Did I disappear?
I mean, no,